Welcome everyone. My name is Jenny with How to Fit. And we're going to do some band exercises today. The chances are that if you got this band, you also got one of these. This is a phone stand. So inside, this is a QR code and it has links to more fitness, especially for you and chosen for you. So instead of going to like the world, maybe start here, okay? And that'll narrow some things down. So how this works is it's like this, yes, and then this little hook thing is at the bottom. So if you take, put it on the ground, there it is. And then you'll just put your phone right here and it just goes in that little way, or you can put it that way. So really what this looks like is so then videos wherever you want, and you can do them on your phone and you can just stand it up and voila. That's what that is. Secondly, your band, it comes in this bag, which is great. It smells terrible. It's like if you've ever gotten in a yoga mat, you have to like let it air. You get it, even if you don't intend to use it today, just rip it out of that bag and let it air out. But it does get better. So if you're like me and smell is like a big thing for you, definitely for that. And then use hand sanitizer afterwards because that alcohol will get more of that water. So pro tips. All right, let's get started. All righty, so pulling back, I clearly just did. So the beginning, first one is you're gonna put under your issues, it does not matter. I would suggest socks, otherwise it feels really weird if you are barefoot, but. And then both ends in your hands, in each hand. Stand up tall, roll your shoulders back to begin with. And have a little slight forward lean here. Okay, so notice how my shoulders didn't do this, they're still back here. All right. Towards your hips, yep. So if you're going with me, there's 3. Really squeeze your shoulder blades whenever you do this. Squeeze those shoulder blades. It does not matter which foot it's under. 6, 8, 9, 10. All right, so you can keep going with those, or you can add a kickback. Bring your arms, bring them back in and down. Up, kick back, in, and down. Going up and down, so try not to let it snap. So nice and also slow as you kick back, slow as you bring it in and down. Nice. Awesome. Cool. All right, go ahead and step off that band, and then you're one end in each hand. And the thing with the band is, if it's too easy, you just make it long. You just grab wider. Yeah. So I'm going to grab about halfway, kind of over the logo. You can start here. One arm is straight. This arm is going to pull across. Again, squeeze your shoulder blades together. This is really helpful if your shoulders hurt a lot. Have like big chest and it kind of weighs a lot. This is really good to help. Taller, yeah. And of course, if it's too easy, cross. Good. Now, next option. And remember, these are always optional, so you can always stick with the first layer. You'll take both across. Yeah, so double resistance. You just doubled up the resistance. Let's do 5 more. 3, 2, 1. One on the other side. So again, grabbing the end, maybe grabbing around where that. Yes, and then pull across. So if you're wondering, the back of my hand is facing you, my thumb is on. Yeah, and again, standing up tall, because whatever posture you have, or weight training, which is essentially what this is, whatever posture you have whenever you do it is where you'll. So if you're slumped over, you're going to build all your muscles to support that posture, whereas like your muscles to support that happen. Okay, so if you get really tired, have what they call bad form or poor posture, then just you need to back off a little, maybe take a break so that you can build your muscles in a way that is going to be good for you. Take it in for about 3, so take it in a little closer, maybe halfway, maybe a little bit. Just pull through 3, 2, 1. Good. Arms are already tired because you don't do this very often. Just stick with the single. For 10, 9. So also remember, you can do this video. Maybe set a timer and then like literally just pull for 30 seconds or a minute on each exercise. 10 reps each way. So right, you know, maybe up into 20, and as you kind of memorize these and you don't need the video anymore, you know. So you can do a lot. Remember, more reps equals leaner muscle, and smaller reps, heavier weight equals the long and lean. Just do a ton of reps. Okay. All right. Here we go. Foot, you can take it under the same one, or I would suggest a new one if you remember which one you had it under last time. Roll those shoulders back. And then whenever you're ready, just gonna like curl it up. My hands to face in. Some people like to go up, but I feel like with the band it's a little hard on the wrist. And if this down to a knee, and then your band just got a lot shorter, right? Tall. This band is kind of short. 7. And stand it back up, roll the shoulders back, and we're just going to fly our hands open. And it run into it. So that's why you kind of put it back. This also kind of helps with stability. So remember, you're going slow on the way up and the way down. So you don't want to go up and then snap down, right? Like you're go all the way up and the way down. Slow and steady wins the race for once. 7, you're going to 10, 8, 9. Okay. Ooh, kind of give it a little shake out. And then your foot. So lay it down flat on the ground, make a nice little space for you. So I'm just kind of like halfway on the logo right now. Okay. You're just going to heel toe your foot in closer so you have more band to work with. Okay. If you're here, roll those shoulders back. It's got to be under this foot though. Yeah. Place your hand on your hip. Place on your hip. And then you're just going to lift side. 2, 3. Strengthening, especially your glutes. And you can always hold on to a I'm going to take it back at a little bit of a diagonal. Back, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Cool. And then your arm now. So just test it out. This may be far enough for you, but kind of you want to kind of let that band go, make your band shorter here, and then lean. Into our obliques, our abs here. 3, 4, 5. And 10. Good. Okay. Release that end, a little bit of a break. Step the other end. Yes. And then again, I'm about halfway on that logo. Your shoulders back when you stand up, and can be here or wherever. Yes. And again, hand can be here or just by your side. Here we go. 1, 2. Step closer on this. Yeah. So kind of figure out where it's easy. 8, nice and tall. 1, 2. 6, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Background would be helpful for this, but it's choose your own adventure when it comes to music. That's how I roll. And step a little bit further so you can make that band a little shorter if you want. And whenever you're ready, lean away from it. Don't hold your breath. 4, 6, 1 more. Perfect. All right, stepping off. One that's a little complicated to get into. You might need the video for a while for this, but I'm just turning around. You're going to take one hand, thumb faces down. Yes, like so, overhead. You're thumb face up and grab it. And again, the shorter you make it, the harder this will be. Yes, if you're like, my hand does not go behind my head like that, it only comes here. That's fine, same thing. So trying to get it down as low as you can. You're grabbing on both ends. If you have hair, you might have to lean your head a little to the side to get out of the way of the band. Yeah, which is fine. And good. All right, let go of that. Right hand, remember you're grabbing, new hand, thumb faces down. Take up for your bottom hand. Cool. All right, and then you go straight up. That band, or even double it up here. You'll figure out what works for you. Again, controlling it on the way up and the way down. Yeah, don't slingshot it down. Good. Another way to really strengthen those shoulders and your upper chest. So there's that one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. And then from there, loop it around. Okay. So underneath your shoulders. Yeah. Your back, like so. And then my thumbs are facing out. Yeah, towards the screen. In, hands come together, elbows go wide. Coming together. Like doing push-ups, but not as hard because it's not your entire body weight. Alrighty. Again, also a really good way. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your chest whenever you breathe. Yeah. Good. Make sure your shoulders are coming up. If it's a little break. Awesome. Good. Let that go. All right. And then if you haven't noticed, exercises you can do on the back of the logo. There are all these people in white. All right. And eventually you won't need the how-to video. You can just take this anywhere, internet or not. Okay, my hands are right outside kind of that white square behind the logo. You're going to take it wide and in. Again, remember, control the way back as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Cool. And then this one, there's a few things here. So they have it where that looks like this. They're doing this. Okay. Pro tip, this takes a lot of balance, which is really same thing. So you're going to kick out long, bring it back in. Kick it out long. Okay. So really kick through your heel, otherwise you're going to snap yourself in the face, which is not good. You want to look at something that's out in front of you that's not moving and focus on that one thing that's happening. 8, 10. Good. Let's just make ourselves even. Simply switch it out, put under the other foot. Back. Good. Take that knee up. And again, roll your shoulders back. My hands are kind of hovering by my hips. 1, 2, 3. Really kick through that heel. 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 9, 1 more. 10. Alrighty, and then last one, not too bad, right? But it's definitely like a good like strengthening exercises. There's 2 here. I'll show you both of them. So put it around both feet. And point your toes, flex your toes. If you want to get into running, this is great, especially if your ankle not that strong, do this. Yeah, or if you ever struggle with like any foot problems, behind your shin, connected. Okay, for this one, depends on take one foot out. I suggest you cross over your band. Let's make it just a tad bit harder. I took, and you have a row. Yes, here and down. So remember, keep those shoulders down, elbows come back, squeeze your shoulder blades. You can literally row like a rowing machine. And then again, if it's too easy, it's too hard, uncross your band. Yeah. Good. So row. So if you have ever tried a rowing machine, simulation of that, and you don't need anything except this band. So it's great for traveling, or if you like to like be part of a gym or have machines in your house. I don't know. You can just use this band. Yeah. I like having a little bit of a pullback. You just want to, you're still squeezing your shoulders. Okay. You could do a literal 20-minute rowing if you see your band, just write in to how to fit and we'll send you a new one, okay? If you lose a little QR code with your phone stand, it's the same. howtofit.org, and that's where you're going to find all these resources and the link videos as well. Good. So let's take that. We'll do a whole other video on some like stretching, like assisted for like yoga and stuff. Strengthening exercises, and hopefully you guys are a little more equipped. Again, these are all on the back. So, all right, take care, have fun.